Hi friends, I'm the vegan. I make a fruit salad today and it's a very classic one for me. Just the main ingredients are just fruit from around the corner, so to say. I mean, I exaggerated because bananas, man, who doesn't know bananas and who doesn't know they're not local here in Germany, yeah, but everybody eats them. They're so local, they're so community life here. So bananas, apples, grapes and walnuts, that's the main. I'll tell you more about that a little bit later. First I make the dressing. I have to make 2 blendings. Second blending because I have these almonds in there. And almonds have not been soaked, so second blending helps a lot. Here I have 3 bananas. Oops, get that later. 3 bananas. I need a little bit more dressing. I found. I tried this fruit salad some times ago. And you have to have enough dressing here. That's really nice. You have a little bit more. So everything has to be covered and a little bit more than that. That's always different. Sometimes you need less dressing, sometimes more. This one definitely needs more dressing. So that's why 3 bananas instead of 2. 2 would not be enough to make sure. So 3 bananas and a small handful of almonds. Not much. Yeah. It shouldn't be too much because the almonds, like other nuts, they are not precisely nuts, the almonds, but for the kitchen talk here, almonds can be considered nuts. So you can look it up. There's a little bit difference, like the strawberry is not a berry, and so on and so on. So the almond here, as a nut, is not peeled, is brown, and these kind of nuts with a brown peel, the second peel, you know, around the nut, can be a little bit. You feel a little bit coarse feeling in the mouth if you eat it, if you blend it. If you take too many of the almonds, this will happen, and so you don't take too many, such a small handful, but that's completely enough for making this silken creaminess. Yeah, banana milk, yeah, usually is made with nut milk, with bananas and plant milk, nut milk. Yeah, you make a banana milk, and instead of the milk, you can take the whole nuts, but then you have to take only a small amount. And if it's soft nuts, it's easy, but with the nuts with the brown peel, you have to blend a little bit longer. The second blending will be nice, and you have to take not too many of the brown nuts. Otherwise, you might have a little bit of coarse feeling, and you want to have it gentle. So if you care about that, some people don't care. They just, it doesn't matter for them. But most people, or many people I know, would like it a little bit more fine, refined. So in this case, not too many nuts. And you don't need them for the flavor, that's okay. And this is a heaping teaspoon of cinnamon powder. That is very nice. I tried the same recipe with lemon, by the way. Completely didn't work. I was surprised. I thought, but it didn't work. I thought, lemon and almond might be very nice. Yeah, I made a wonderful recipe with limes and almonds and chili a little bit. That was so delicious. But it was a dressing for a salad, for a savory salad. It didn't work here with lemon. So you can find out for yourself if you like it with lemon. I would not try it. I tried it, didn't work to me. It was a little bit bitter flavor. And for this salad, I don't need a bitter flavor, the predominance in the dressing. I need something sweet. And the farthest I get is the cinnamon. That is not exactly sweet, but it adds a little bit of earth, wooden, slightly bitter flavor to the sweet banana. The banana also has a bitter tones. You don't taste that. If you eat a banana, you don't think about usually our bitter flavors. That is just sweet and very nice, makes you happy. It's the serotonin in the banana that is like, it makes the brain happy. Yeah? So it's a happy maker, a banana. It's very famous for that. There's science about it. But there are also bitter tones in the banana. If you go to the peel a little bit more, you taste the peel a little bit, you see that bitter tartness there, and that is also in the banana. It's a complex flavor, you don't really notice, but if you add other flavors, these come out, these layers come out, and the cinnamon is perfect for that. And the almond also is a sweet bitter flavor, so you have a lot of bitter in here already. The lemon would not make it good. So that's my idea about it. You know, you can have other ideas. Yeah, we have all different taste buds. So now I put a little bit of water, not too much. Yeah, just a small amount to begin the blending, because the blades, if they are a little bit covered with water, just a little bit, it's so much easier. And I will have to do a second blending anyway, and then before I do that I will check if the texture is okay. That's later. Blender dance. Now I show you quickly what I'm talking about with these little dots here, you see, on the wall of the blender. All these that comes from the peel, from the brown peel around the nut, the almond. And for that I make a second blending a little bit later. Now the soaking I didn't do ahead of time can take place now in the blender after the first blending. It is very nice, very effective. This second blend, this soaking now between now and the second blending just takes only a couple of minutes or so. It does a great deal. Let's taste it to check the flavor and the texture. Oh yeah, that's wonderful. It's really nice. Don't take too much almonds. It would not be good for the flavor and for the texture. And don't take too much cinnamon. 1 heaping teaspoon here for 3 bananas and a small handful of almonds is perfect, I would say. And I will use a little bit more water. I can see already, but not too much. Yeah, not too much. Not even half a cup total, I guess. Maybe half a cup total. So I will that sits now for a moment while I prepare the fruit salad. And here I have the bananas. That is the basic part. It's a banana salad. Yeah. I really wanted to have a banana salad. Sometimes I love bananas a lot. Always have a huge amount of bananas at home. They are maybe my main food, honestly, yeah. I eat everything, you know, plants of course, not from our animal friends, not eating, no. But from plants I eat anything. More or less, and banana really a lot. Yeah, I have always bananas in my freezer. In this, I cut it in slices. And sometimes even before bedtime, yeah, I feel like, I want to have something, and I make an ice cream, banana ice cream. It's so quick, yeah. So it's so easy to have them, and they're inexpensive, very healthy, nutritious. You know, you can eat, anyway. You cannot eat too much fruit. Did you know that? There was a big study over all the countries of the planet almost in the 2000s of years, and they asked what is the most healthiest, what is the worst problem of human health overall. And the result was outstanding. I never heard about that. And you were surprised. Not eating enough fruit was the main cause of early death of all humankind. Too little fruit. Isn't that amazing? And of course, science is now all about this. So much science about it. You cannot eat too much fruit. Baseline. It's really, eat more fruit if you can. You cannot go wrong. It doesn't make you fat, doesn't make you sick. No diabetes from fruit is not possible. Whole fruit, you can't go wrong. Many people don't know that. Even my close friends don't know that. I always tell them, eat more fruit. And the banana is the base here. That's nice for many fruit salads. Yeah, the banana can be the base or the background. And today I wanted to eat bananas and apples. That was the plan. Now I find 2 ingredients here. And I know the Take 3 method asks for a third one. So I don't need to really think about it much. How many ingredients is that? Just, I know 3 have to be. There's no debate about that. Yeah, that's fixed. Like a rule of the game. To make it easier not to think. You don't have to think. Just take 3. And the second one was the apple. That was my idea. Or apple banana salad. And you see, it's nice for a banana apple salad with the banana. The apples are pretty small. You can even put them into little sticks. Yeah. You just halve the apple, cut the slices, yeah, like on the rays of the sun, and then you cross them. And then you have these little sticks. Very easy. Yeah. You can also eat the inside of the apple, the core, as long as it is healthy. When the worm comes into the core, don't eat it, you cut it out. Or when the mold comes into the core, you cut it out. When the rest of the apple is okay. But sometimes we have these things in the core. You just have to have a look at that. If that is okay, if the healthy core is a super healthy to eat the cores. I always do that. It depends on when there are guests. I know like a little bit more refined. I take out the cores, maybe, you know, these kind of things. But myself, core always, no problem. And the third ingredient now was the thing I had to think about how to get to my intuition a little bit. That was the grape. I found wonderful grapes. They're all in season right now. It's autumn. Seasons for grapes are autumn, mostly. They are wonderful. They have a huge amount of sugar. Grapes are very well known for the sugar, whereas apples are considered to be the most balanced fruit in terms of sweet and sour. So apples are widespread over the planet because of this balance. Nice balance between sweet and sour, so very good. And grapes are very high in sugar. At the other side, so much sugar. And of course, that's wonderful to eat. I like them. I just halve them here, put them in, and then they are perfect in many fruit salads. So that's my idea for the fruit salad today. The third idea was the grape, and the topping here is walnuts. That is the third part. First part, main ingredients. Second part, dressing. Third part, the walnuts. And I just put them on top. Maybe I take one or two beautiful out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will have 2 little glasses to serve to myself. They come out as a little bit of garnish, yeah. The rest goes all in there. So now I go back to my dressing and I blend a second blending now. Now it's time to do the second blending. Should be better now. Texture, first glance is nice. Yeah, color is good. Smell, nice fragrance. And now the main thing, the flavor. Oh yeah. Wonderful. The right amount of everything. It's so good. If you have the feeling for the perfect balance of the ingredients. That was every chef likes. And this feeling. Here, you see, the dots are a little bit less, you know, see? You don't even, if you can see it, but it's, to me it's clear, it's a lot less. And I'll show you the salad here. I'll show you how the dressing flows over the salad. Actually, you can have an impression of how thick the dressing is, so that you have an impression, you know a little bit what I mean. See? I will get the rest of the dressing out of the container here a little bit later, so don't worry, I don't throw it away. But now for the video, I just quickly toss it and then I enjoy it. This is my fruit salad, and I put it into a glass. So I show you my first glass where I serve it to myself. Sometimes a friend shows up, and then I use a second glass for them. Yeah, it's a good amount of dressing, because here in the glass, that it's nice that when the dressing runs all over the fruit and the nuts to the top, the bottom of the glass, then you have a nice. It looks nice and it tastes also nice. If you have a dressing that is too thick, or you have too little of the dressing, you notice that it doesn't look that nice. So if there is too much of these holes in the fruit salad, like this here. This is okay now, but if that is all over the place, you notice, oh, that's too little of the dressing. That's why I said, take a little bit more dressing. I put some, for decoration, some of the nice walnuts on top. Yeah, just to make it nicer here. See, that's all it needs for a nice breakfast, or even a filling dessert. You are hungry after food. Yeah, that's wonderful. I have a second glass here. I maybe need more. It's a big bowl. But that's wonderful. It keeps for half a day or so. If you have nuts in there, yeah, walnuts, the almonds, the bananas, lots of fiber. There's fat from the nuts and many vitamins, and very good things to thrive on for a long time, for some time. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you like my video, like it and subscribe. MD Vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day. And find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter.